What is up there, SEO pros? Welcome to the weekly Monday SEO audit giveaway. My name is Chase Reiner, and if you're just finding this channel now, we are going to be doing these giveaways every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you'd like to get notified about these giveaways, just head over to Facebook, type in White Hat SEO Network, and go join our group. Also, if you'd like to buy an audit, and you didn't get a chance to get this one, all you have to do is go over to chasereiner.com, go to book an SEO audit, and go ahead and order an audit based on the size of your site. So if you don't win today, like I said, you have a couple options. You can either join again next time and get a chance to win, or you can just buy an audit. So without further ado, let's start talking about who we're going to give this audit to. So what we're going to do is we're going to post this in our Facebook group, and then hold on, sorry, there might be some sound. There we go. Let me pause this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull a winner here live. So let me just do polling winner for SEO audit giveaway. Join now. There we go. Bring this over here. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to post this. Hold on. For some reason my screen's frozen over here. There we go. I had to zoom out on this other screen. So what I'm going to do also is I'm going to do push notifications. So if you don't get notified through Facebook or through YouTube, which it's hard to get notified on either of those platforms now because they don't always notify you, what you can do is go over to getfreeupdates.com, and there will be a little pop-up here that you can press get updates, and this will let you get updated when I do giveaways or live streams or whatever. So basically it just pops up on your computer, so you don't have to depend on these other platforms that don't always work. So let me just go ahead and type this in. Doing free SEO audit giveaway. Giveaway now. Come join before it's too late. Alright, so I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to get in here, and then we will do the drawing. Just grab this URL, plug it in there, press send, boom. Alright. And I'm going to post the link in the actual event itself too. Okay, so let me just do a countdown timer, and then we will be doing the drawing. So let me just do clock. And what's up, everybody who just joined? What's up, Saeed? Hello, sir. How are you? Doing well. Brennan says, what's going on? What's up, Brennan? And Marco says, hey, Chase. Hey, Marco. All right, let's go here, and we'll do the timer starting now. So wait for a minute, and we will do the drawing. Hello, Jeff. Just to give you guys an update while we wait, some of the things that we are working on is I'm going to be starting another local series, and we're going to be diving a lot more into local in the near future. So if you guys are excited for that, let me know. And also I'm going to be working a lot more on the ongoing agency templates, selling additional services besides just SEO, because I know that is also a big struggle, even for people who are on local. Mohammed, how you doing? What's going on? Jeff says yes, local, great. Alright, so after these 15 seconds are up, I'm going to tell you guys how to enter. And then once we are entered, all you guys are entered, I'm going to pull a winner, and then we're just going to do the audit live right there. Okay, so it has been a minute, so what we're going to do is anybody who would like to enter the audit, all you have to do is type in the letter 1. But you're not going to type in the letter 1 on YouTube. You're going to type in the letter 1 on the SEO group. So all you have to do for that is go on this post, type in 1 to enter the SEO giveaway, SEO audit giveaway right now. So press post. And I'm going to grab this link for you, post it in here, and just press 1, or sorry, type 1 in there. Oh, sorry, I think let me just put it in here. Go there, grab that link, because that one should work. For some reason, the direct link doesn't work. I don't know why. So let me know if that one works. Yeah, that one works. So there's the link. So we got ones. And I will wait when I let anybody in who wants to get in here right now. So I will wait another minute before we do the polling, just so everybody can type in 1. So I'm just letting anybody in who isn't in the group right now. We got a good amount of 1s. Wait another 30 seconds. What's up, Toby? I think I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. Okay, 10 more seconds. Go over to random name picker. Hello, Liam, welcome. Okay, so time is up. If you didn't get a chance to enter this time, make sure you stick around for the next one next week, same time on Monday. Just refresh this, make sure we have everybody. Okay. Copy all those, plug them over here, pick a random name, and do it again. Marco. All right, Marco, if you could give me the details on what I'm going to be auditing, just go ahead and type it in here in the chat. Sorry, Darwin, you missed it, but hopefully you'll get it next time. And if I don't get the details from Marco in the next minute or so, then I'll do another polling. So I'll just wait a minute for that. Forgot to keep my timer up. So while we're waiting for him, if he does post it, we're going to bring up our audit template. So this is how we use the audit template. If you'd like to get the audit template, you can join the mastermind group. It's also on the website. Just go to chasereiner.com and you can get the audit template for $49 a month, plus all of the weekly, bi-weekly webinars we do, which is right here. But anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our agency. We're going to go to clients, go to potential clients, and then we're going to add the new audit. So audit for giveaway winner. We can change that after we do it, because we don't know if he's going to be giving us the information yet. So then we're going to go to Google Sheets, or sorry, upload new folder, SEO roadmap template, and we're going to do a new upload file. We're going to go to our downloads once we download the template, which I guess I deleted the last one, so let me go grab it from the SEO Mastermind. And it looks like he did give us the information. Great. So we're going to go over to the mastermind, Reiner Mastermind. Go into here, go to the first post and download the template. Just press download. Great. Open up the template, go to templates and here, and then we're just going to drag it in. Assuming you can drag things in, apparently you can't anymore. So we're just going to do file upload. That's probably because I need to unzip it. Let me just do that really quick. Put this on the desktop. There it is. New file upload, desktop, there it is. So for the roadmap, we're just going to take the name that we got from Marco. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is to increase the Facebook engagement, if you guys have comments, just leave a comment on here and I will be looking at it. If you leave it on YouTube, I'm not going to be looking at the YouTube comments, mainly because I'm trying to increase engagement in the Facebook group. So like I said, if you do want to leave a comment, make sure you leave it in the Facebook group. Great, so let's go over here. We're going to open up the template now, assuming that it works. And for some reason it's still uploading, not sure why. Just give it a second. This is not the one we wanted. So I guess it's hard to do live streaming and have these templates going. That's probably why I think the stream might be dropping a little bit. It's almost done. Okay. Hashtag delete Facebook, why? Okay, so we're gonna go into here, open with Google Sheets. And we have the URL. If you could, by any chance, Marco, I don't need it, but if you could grant me Search Console and Analytics to hello@chasereiner.com. So that is, again, I'll put it in the Facebook over here. It would be hello@chasereiner.com. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your analytics and Search Console, no worries, but if you would like a full audit, I will need those. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put in our information just like we usually do. So SEO roadmap for Marco Logmans. Target business name, I'm just going to assume is this website URL. And I will be putting that URL in here as well. Next, what we're going to do is just take the URL, plug it in there. Industry, I'm assuming, is some sort of affiliate website. Let me see what this is. A website that unbiased as much as possible. So I'm assuming, yeah, this is Flashlight Reviews. So I'm just going to say it's affiliate or, you know, review website. So it looks like somebody's calling me. I don't know why. And we're going to say affiliate. Competitors, we're going to say whoever the competitors are. We'll just leave blank for now. We're just going to put the date, which is the 9th, 2018. And the time is 11:16 a.m. Pacific Standard. Audit video is where we're going to put this video. So the way we do that is we just open up OBS. And all you do is just press start recording. So I'm actually going to do that on the one that's already open. So all we do is go here, and then under start streaming, we're going to press start recording. Now that is being recorded, so they can have the video, or Marco can have the video afterwards. And the content management system, let's go check that out. So the way we do that is just press view page source, type in WP, and looks like it's WordPress from it saying WP content, which is good for us. Audience targeting, I'm assuming, is something like national. And the conversion value we would ask from Marco, but you know, we could get that through the analytics if he were to give us that. I don't know. Marco, if you do want to chime in and tell us what your average conversion is, that would be great. And then the client goals, I'm assuming, is ranking for stuff around flashlight reviews. So if you don't have the client telling you this stuff, all you can do is go to something like SEMrush or Ahrefs, whatever you can afford, plug in a URL and see what they're trying to rank for. I'm going to plug this in. And if you guys are leaving comments on YouTube, make sure you're leaving them within the Facebook group. I'm not going to be answering questions in the YouTube channel. So if you have questions, make sure you leave it in the Facebook group in the link I just posted, because I am reading on my other screen these comments over here. Mainly because, like I said, I want to increase the engagement on this Facebook group. Okay, so back to Ahrefs. I don't know why that didn't just search. For some reason I'm not signed in, so let me sign in. Do it again. And here. Marco says he granted access to Google Search Console. Sweet. Alright, so organic keywords. We're going to click on that. BLFGT. So it looks like one of his pages is getting a good amount of traffic, and it looks like he's going up for a lot of keywords. So let's go to Search Console, see what's going on over there. Let's also see if there's any links being built on this site. So we got 24 referring domains. The only reason I'm asking this is because I'm not sure what's being done for this site. So it looks like some spam links and some form links. So we do want to be careful with those. Don't know why there's so many from this site. It's kind of crazy. See where this is getting linked from. Dresdian says, Chase, what's better, BuzzSumo or Ninja Outreach, and why? I've heard you recommend both. The best is Pitchbox in my opinion, but if you were to do something, I would say probably BuzzSumo. There's a lot of bugs with Ninja Outreach for some reason. At least there was when I last used it. Okay, so it says I need Gmail account. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You're talking about Search Console? Let's check out, see if we got it. Lumen. So I guess we don't have it. It's not that big of a deal, but you know, it is helpful. Okay, so let's just start setting up our roadmap, because I do get ADD, and that's the reason why we have this roadmap. So Marco says, can you share Gmail account? Okay, so yeah, try I'm at chasereiner.com. I'll put that in there. I'm at chasereiner.com. Dresdian says, wait, why do you think Pitchbox is the best? Any specific reason? Mainly because it's the most efficient, but we could go into a whole nother topic on that. I'm going to try to stick to this audit. If you have questions, we do Q&A answers on Thursdays. Okay, so let's just start checking the basics. Site redirects to preferred version, so let's go do that. Just go there. Looks like it does. Try www. Let's try it without SSL. And that looks good, so we're going to put an X there. So for those of you guys who don't know how to do this, the way you use this roadmap is if it's an X, it means it's good. If it's a Z, it means it's bad. So it means we need to fix it. So let's go to the next part. We'll do /robots.txt. So I'd put the sitemap in the robots.txt. Add sitemap. And for the sitemap itself, let's go check that out. Looks like you're using Yoast, so that looks fine. For AMP, I'm assuming you're not using that, so I'm just going to put NA right now. To check for AMP, we can still do it. All we have to do is just use like one of the posts on the website, like that, and then just go to AMP checker. Put that in there. Run test. So it looks like we have Search Console now and Analytics. Let's go look at that. There we go. Oh, look at that. There is AMP. Wow. It looks like it's not on that page though. Let's go check that out. So we'll go to Messages, fix errors on your AMP pages, and it looks like just the home page for some reason. It's kind of odd. So let's go check the home page. So no value for conversions, Marco says. No AMP, had it, hated it, deleted it. Got it. Cool. So then I'm just going to put an X there for now. And let's go to Search Console access, which we have, Analytics access, which we now have. Let me just double check on that. Northeast Adventure says, will the people on the Facebook group not only see the post as it is closed group? So yeah, if you do ask for permission to get in here, I can approve you. I think I approved everybody at the beginning, but I don't see any new requests. So, oh, I guess that probably is you. Sorry about that. Just to approve you. All right, so let's go to Google Analytics. And log into the other account. Type in Lumen. There we go. Okay. Source medium. Filter by last 30 days or a little bit longer. So it looks like we are receiving organic traffic. Let's look at the historical timeline to make sure we're not receiving any penalties. So it looks like this site wasn't started too long ago, so I'm not assuming there's going to be any penalties. No conversion rate or conversion setup, so we need to do that. Google My Business is probably not applicable for this. Bing Search Console, I don't know if you have. I'm going to put a Z because most people don't. And then website access, assuming you have. So let's go check out what's being indexed. So for that, we'll go to the website and type in site : assuming there's not a lot on here, mainly because of what I saw in the sitemap. And then while we do that, we're also going to plug this into Screaming Frog. For small sites like this, you know, a free Screaming Frog version will do. Plug that in there. Let that finish crawling. Okay. So we're going to filter by HTML just so we can see what's on there. Cancel out of there. Go back here. Okay, so multiple categories per post. I'm assuming not, because I'm assuming most of these are just reviews themselves, which are not blog posts, because I didn't see any actual posts from the sitemap. So I'm just going to put an X there. Author pages doesn't look like they're being indexed, but doesn't look like there's any blog posts, so we don't know for sure. So I'm just going to put a Z just in case. Dates doesn't look like we're indexing. Tags doesn't look like we're indexing. Media attachments doesn't look like we're indexing. Paginated pages doesn't look like we're indexing. And business name included in all titles doesn't somewhat looks like we're doing. But it wasn't that on every page, so I guess we'll put an X. Okay, so next we have URL structure. So let's check out what we're doing on the site. So we got the home page, which leads to the internal link silos, which these are actually, sorry, external links. And I think some of those were actually redirect links. They were redirecting to other absolute URLs, which we might want to fix. We'll pick that up soon though in the crawl. But in terms of the internal link structure, it looks like we're not really... Okay, there it is, but it's not contextual. Okay. So enjoy the reviews. So this looks like the category. And then this is the silo, the content silo. It goes from that category to the actual post name, except this isn't a post. This is actually a landing page. So if we go and see the structured data, let me grab that. Whoops. Check out the structured data testing tool. I'm assuming that this is probably a web page. What the hell? Why am I on Squarespace? Okay, plug that in there. Okay, so this is a lot of schema markup. We got creative work, image object, WP header, organization. So yeah, that's insane. So first of all, if these are reviews, I'm not sure why these wouldn't be blog posts or article markup or articles themselves. So I'm a little confused about that. Marco might have an explanation, but in my opinion, I mean, so some people say, like, what's the difference between a blog post and a landing page? Now, the difference is that, you know, blog posts are meant to be informational, like the reviews, and landing pages are more usually like around like sales pages themselves, which this could be what that is. So, you know, that's up to you, but hold on, where the hell? I'm trying to find, here it is, okay. So the URL structure looks fine, and the way you're categorizing it looks fine, but in terms of how the content is being structured within actual landing pages instead of blog posts, I would probably change, but that's just me. So I'm going to say URL structure is fine, specific URL problems, no. SSL looks fine, internal link structure, you can do better on that. Generally, contextual linking works better, but you know, for the home page, it's probably fine the way you're doing it. Let's check on these other pages. So it looks like, so for instance, this, it would be better to contextually link with anchor text than to use a URL. It looks like this one, you're linking back to the home page, which I'm hoping you're trying to rank the home page for that keyword. So you said flashlight review, which is still a variation of it, which is fine. So that's an external link, but I'm not really seeing internal links with anchor text pointing to other relevant posts. And then this is your affiliate link to Amazon, which I guess is okay. So it's kind of tough. Let me see how you're doing with this actual post itself. Let me go over to search appearance or search traffic, analytics. Let's filter by a larger date range, pages, filter 5. So I mean, obviously this page is not ranking like the other ones. Looks like it's hopping on there sometimes on like position 16 for queries around battery. So obviously, you know, that doesn't really have to do so much with the structure as much as it has to do with like the post, but yeah, something to think about. So site search would be something else I would definitely recommend for an affiliate site like this. Mainly because you can pull data into Google Analytics, and it'll help you create content based on what people are searching for. So I would enable that for sure. Let's check out the 404, 301, stuff like that. Alright, so we're going to go over to response codes, redirects. So we got a few. Those are just the affiliate links, which is normal, 404, so it looks like that's fine. We'll put X's there. Check out the page speed. Press analyze. Okay, server response time. Let's see what you're using for your hosting. Enter that in. So total domain BV. Never heard of that, but let's see what the hosting speed is. Oh wait, is this gonna show me how fast the hosting speed is? What the hell is that? I don't know if Pingdom just shows the hosting speed. Okay, browser caching needs to be done. Cache validator. Where the hell is the hosting? So yeah, that website itself, the hosting, it seems like it's really slow. But overall, there's only 28 requests, but the load time's still. So I'm thinking that's probably one of the things that needs to be done, other than the browser caching and image compression, which only looks like one needs to be compressed. But it looks like really the server response time's like really the one that's bringing it down. So I'd recommend getting that fixed. So, boom, boom, whoops. Ah, why is that doing this? Okay, boom. So that's gonna be something that's big. So let's check out the site-wide on-page issues. So missing images, missing alt tags. Go into there. It feels like they changed the structure of Screaming Frog. Here we go. So we got 127. Need to fix that. Image file URLs. Let's see what those look like. So those are probably fine. Title tag cannibalization. So looks like some of them are pretty similar. Let's make sure that none of these pages are ranking for similar things. So we'll do queries. Look at where we're getting all of our clicks for. Just look at the pages, I suppose. It looks like one page is bringing in most of the traffic. So the easier way to do this is just to go to SiteLiner and plug them in there. I don't know what keeps going on with this. So let's go into there. Plug that in. Press go. So while that's crawling, let's look at the next parts. So we got title tag cannibalization, title tag's too short. Let's make sure none of those are too short. So below 30, it looks like there's 3, which, you know, we should fix those, obviously. Title tag's too long. Some of them are not too bad, so we're just going to put an X there. Title tag duplicates, we're going to look at that in a second. Missing meta descriptions, 10. Duplicate meta descriptions, no. Meta descriptions too short, only 1. Just still fix it. Including phone number, no. And meta keywords, I'm assuming we're not using. Nope. That's good. Okay, let's go back over here. So it looks like only some of them have somewhat high match percentages. and it's just the 2018 comparable posts, which, you know, should definitely make that unique, or at least canonical, or 301. The 2017 to the 2018. So for the keyword research, we're going to skip that because we're not going to be doing that today, but that's a separate audit. We might do that as a giveaway next time, doing just a keyword audit. Competitor link opportunities, we're going to skip that. So content related issues, I'm just going to put a Z there. Canonical 301 or canonical 2017 post. To 2018, closely related content variant dupe. Oh, these aren't exact. Hold on, let me bring that down. Thin content pages, let's check that out. Go back to internal, go to HTML, look at the word counts. So some of them are really low. Enough pages, probably not. That would depend on the keyword research. Search console, are most landing pages receiving traffic and rankings? No. So that's a low quality signal. We want to figure that out. Sitemap submitted to Search Console. Let's check that out. Yes, looks good, except that looks like a different sitemap. Probably want to add the new one. Google Analytics, let's check out the overall page speed timings over there. Cross compare. Okay, so average is the same as what we saw before. 4 seconds overall, but as we can see, the server response time is still very slow. So that's one of the things we want to fix ASAP. Site search enabled, no. That's one of the things we noticed over there. We want to enable that. Search console linked. Let's see. Yes, that's good. Online, offline conversion tracking. So I'm going to say not applicable for offline, but online definitely needs to be done. Homepage or local business organization markup. Organization markups on every page, unfortunately. Let me go over there. So yeah, the schema markup on here is insane. The organization's fine for the homepage, except you should add the same as data. Add same as data for org markup on homepage, but take out of every page except home. About page markup, I'm going to assume you're not using. Site-wide schema markup. For that stuff, obviously the images are fine to mark up. WP headers fine. Website, creative works fine. WP footers, person I would take out. There's no reason that should be on every page. It's not even done correctly. So take out person markup from every page. Add review markup to pages you're doing reviews on, and hopefully blog post markup, article or blog post markup as well. For the OG data, I'm assuming you're probably doing it because it seems like you might be doing WPS SEO. Let's check that out. So that needs to be fixed. So you should download WPS SEO. You have Yoast, and I would download Smusher if you don't have it. Google My Business, this is all NA because there's really no point in having a Google My Business for a national site like this. NAP consistency, NA. call to action above the fold. I'm assuming I saw that before. No, so I would have a button up there. And mobile friendly, I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah. One of the things from a design perspective, it's kind of confusing to have this words behind words. Weird words behind words. The other thing that I would say is to, of course, replicate user intent with what you're going for. So if we know that you're going for certain things around your main subject, like flashlight reviews or different types of flashlights, and we're not ranking how we would like to, so if we go to positions, you can see, okay, average position 1, that one's fine. Let's try for something else that isn't average position 1 by resetting queries. So boom. And let's go to something like this. So obviously this is 11.8. We'd be doing better if we could get higher. So let's check out what the intent is behind this. So we'll filter queries, grab that, and then go plug this in. So let me go plug that in to here and then look for the website. Obviously it's not on the first page. So let's go over here. There it is. So what is the best flashlight of 2018? And that's what's showing based off that. If we look at what's actually showing for that search result, it's not even that page. So if we look and see if anything else is ranking for that, let's look at by pages. Looks like no page has been made around that. So all you'd want to do is create a page that's similar to that, and then that page will end up probably ranking for that query instead of the list-based posts. And then you would want to see, okay, what's ranking based off that? Amazon with review markup, looks like forms, looks like even video. So having a video would probably end up helping you rank for that as well if you put that into your web page, and so on and so on. So a lot of this stuff, since this is a new site, it's going to be around content, but it's around creating quality content that's actually ranking. So let me just filter this from Z to A so we can see what needs to be fixed first. All right, so we'll go here. Z to A, and we're going to duplicate this list. There it is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to filter over there. There we go. We want to duplicate it now. And rename it more specific list. There we go. So robots.txt, all that stuff's pretty easy to fix. For the priority checklist, the stuff that I'm going to start mentioning is fix hosting, get conversion tracking going, figure out purpose of content that isn't ranking. If it isn't ranking and it's not doing anything, we need to figure out what we can either do to make it rank, combine it into new content, canonical it, or whatever. But if the content on our site isn't doing anything, then we need to figure out what we can do in order to get it to rank, or combine it into new posts, or get rid of it. Now, generally what people do when they first start out with SEO is they come up with 5 to 10 cornerstone pieces of content. A good example of this would be the 2018 content, where it's a list-based item that you can continually update to, from 2018 to 2019 when that comes out. Same thing with 2017. You could easily repurpose that into the 2018 post as well. But by targeting these like medium tail keywords with large list-based items, you generally build more authority quicker, and then you have an easier time of ranking for more general queries with long form posts as well. So I would say keyword research through competitor analysis would be a great idea. And the way you do that is you go to SEMrush or Ahrefs or whatever it is. You find people who are ranking for similar queries. So let's take our top query, like go back over here. Go into this one. Go to pages. Click on that. See if our related query works. Didn't work. So here we go. These are the things that are similar to this. So we'll just take something like, let's take an actual website that isn't just Reddit. Okay, so that's just the post itself, I guess. Let's just try if it's just Lumen. So these are a little bit too general of sites. So maybe this could be something. I don't know because I'm not in the niche, but let's just assume that this is something that we could use. So you got 2.6 thousand organic keywords. You target the keywords that are bringing in the most traffic, and you build out similar content based on those things. Now, to create cornerstone content, you generally want to go for something that's more list-based or something that's comparison-based, like lumens versus candle power, something like that. Those you can generally win with faster for some reason than if you were to target something like this, which is more like informational based with like one specific answer that requires usually a lot of authority to rank for. So what I would be looking for is things that other people are ranking for, like in this niche, that have somewhat cornerstone piece of content or list-based articles. And you'll see a lot of these usually are list-based that people are ranking. Let's try. Apparently this isn't a good example, but you get the point. So what you do, sorry I forgot to mention this, so what you do is you download these different keywords, you plug them into your keyword mappings, you take only three things: the URL, the keyword, and the volume, and then you put those side by side with other people who are ranking for similar things, and then you map out your keywords based off that. So you're going for things that you already know are working for other people, that's bringing them traffic, versus targeting new keywords that you have no idea whether or not you should even rank for in the first place. So keyword research through competitor analysis, I would say probably just do the basic on-page issues, fix basic on-page issues like alt tags, you know, title, internal link structure, whatever. Contextual linking. That's actually probably the last thing I'd recommend. The next thing I would probably recommend is siphoning the traffic. So that's one of the things I didn't see on this site. Was it looks like there's affiliate outbound, you know, links to monetize, but it doesn't look like there's any way to actually control this traffic, which is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when you're running a website. So the point of that is, you know, you want to give some people something like extra that's free besides the content. So see how we go in here, you know, it says, you know, buy all this stuff, whatever, but there is no like, you know, download the free checklist, watch the free video, have us send you the free video review or whatever it is. So giving somebody extra in exchange for some sort of email or, you know, something. So content upgrades, siphon traffic to controllable asset. Mainly because if we look at analytics, most of the people who are going to go to this site are never going to come back. And so it's really important that we capture the people who are going to our site so that we can remarket to them. So how you do that is up to you, but you know, if you can at least get them on an email list or a Facebook group or a YouTube subscriber, whatever it is, you're going to end up making way more money, and you know, you're going to win in the long run a lot faster. So out of the, what was it? How many people? It was like 18,000 or something over the last however months. We only have, you know, 656 28-day active users, which actually isn't too bad, but 2,000. Actually, that's pretty good, to be honest. Okay, so next we're gonna go over remarketing. So let's see if that's set up. So a lot of stuff in the beginning is really just setting up remarketing and making sure you're grabbing, you know, the traffic that you're getting and building as much authority as possible. So I don't think I can see this based off the privileges I have, but I'm just gonna say if you're not doing this, well, actually I can go on the website and see. Let me go use a pixel tracker. No pixel. Assuming there's no remarketing tag. No. Okay, so yeah, you want to set up that stuff. For Facebook and AdWords. So yeah, one of the biggest things that I'm just going to keep saying is basically the quality control. The hardest part about creating these new sites is that you'll end up seeing a lot of the posts that you make not end up ranking. And, you know, at first that's okay, but in the long run, you don't want to be wasting all of your time. So the best way to really start going about content is, like I said, building out cornerstone pieces of content. Whoops. And what cornerstone pieces of content, again, is, if you guys didn't get it, is it's basically content that you can continually relaunch. So like, say for instance, you want to rank for beginner fishing tips, which I did at some point for somebody else. You know, they have 38 tips on here. They're already ranking #1, and they're pulling a bunch of traffic for a bunch of different variations of keywords. Well, say for instance, we wanted to try to tackle even more keywords from this post, or relaunch the content to target something even more competitive, just like basically maybe like fishing tips. We could try and relaunch this for like another 40 tips and make it the top 80 tips. So that's a lot different than trying to rank for something that, you know, only has a few variations of the main keywords that you can rank for, and you can only add so much content to it. It's easier to rank for those types pieces of content when you already have authority. So I hope that makes sense. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fix schema issues. And then I would say start tackling visual content as well. With video embeds, because it seems like there's a lot of video type queries for this stuff. And even if you take other people's embeds, you can still put them on your site. You won't be able to transcribe the content, which is a problem, but obviously you can still get the other thing too is you can repurpose this content into like a slideshow or whatever, and then get like this on video as well, and tag both of the search engines, Google and YouTube. The only other thing I would recommend at a certain point is to streamline content with tip-based outreach if you can, or hire a content writer to do that for you. There's always ways that you can streamline, but that's up to you. So that's pretty much it for this one. And what you guys would want to do after your audit is you always want to do a pitch. And so I'm not trying to pitch you, what was it, Marco? I'm just going to give an example on how you would do this. So at the end of your audit, you would say, okay, by the way, if you want to hire us for our services, you go to package inputs. You just bought the $247 audit or whatever it is. Maybe you gave them a free audit like we did today. If you need help with any of this stuff, here's the prices. You know, small on-page SEO package for 2 to 4 pages is $100 per page, whatever. Keyword research, you know, duplicate content issues, all this stuff. Schema markup, conversion tracking. But if you want like an all-together package, like a national SEO package, it'd be $13.50 to get your main pages dialed in, fix the duplicate content errors, whatever it is. Obviously, it was a really bad pitch, and you would hopefully be on the phone with these people when you're doing this, but that's pretty much the more specifics of how you would sell the audit. In terms of how we're packaging this stuff out right now, I need to improve this, so hopefully you guys aren't judging it. I just added like basic things here for now, and this is something I'm going to be improving. So that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the audit, and hopefully you got something out of that, Marco. I will send you this audit in a second. I'm just going to get the shareable link. And actually, sorry, I'm going to download it. So the way you do this when you're done, and actually before we download it, what you want to do is go to YouTube, upload your video. So we would go to OBS right now, press stop, take the video, click that, upload video. Go here, go to videos, find the video that we just made, which is this one, I believe. See the date. Yep. Marco says, thanks, Chase. You're most welcome. SEO roadmap for onelumen.com. We're going to make this unlisted. Done. Copy link, plug it into here. And then what you do is you go here, File, Download As, Microsoft Excel. Take that, and then you're basically just going to email that over. And then how they use it is they just upload it to Google Drive, and then they can look at it, or they can look at it in Excel as well. Sorry, I meant to have a different file name for that. Let me just do that again. Cool. So like I said, if you guys missed this and you'd like to go for the free audit next week, we will be pulling another winner next week on Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard. As far as ordering an audit, if you don't want to wait, if you need help, if you want an audit for your client, or you do need help with any SEO for your clients, all you have to do is go to chasereiner.com, click on the big Book an SEO Audit button, and go ahead and order an audit based on how large the site is. You can easily charge these audits to clients for more than the price that we're offering. The reason why we do it this cheap is because most people end up buying implementations after they get the audit. In terms of the implementations themselves, here are different SEO packages are on the website if you do need help. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at hello@chasereiner.com. Again, if you need help with white labeling your services for your clients and you don't want to mess around and waste any time with SEO, specifically local, we're very good at local, make sure you leave us an email at hello@chasereiner.com. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks again for stopping by, and until I see you all next time, happy SEOing.